Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Let's do some LMP3, shall we? Right, a couple of minutes until we can join the LMP3 fix to start off the night. Well, not start off my night per se, because I've already done a couple of races and they haven't gone too well. Hey Sam, good to see you, buddy. How's it going, mate? How are ya? Doing great. Gamified test stream. Yeah, I haven't streamed much recently. Obviously, I've always said streaming for me is unfortunately very time consuming. I don't really get the time to stream. Edit, just like filming a video or filming a race or like filming a video over a course of like a couple of days and stuff. It's just a lot more manageable for me. Obviously, working full time and obviously wanting to spend time with my partner as well, and my lovely girlfriend. So, and it's been very hot here recently as well. Very hot. And this monitor, I never realized how much heat it actually gives off. So yeah, streaming or sitting at this monitor for quite a few hours at a time is quite sweaty. But tonight we're all right. The missus is out drinking, enjoying work drinks. So dip on and do some LMP3. Right, we are joining the sesh. 2.467 strength of field. Yeah, I agree, Sam. I'm in a, I mean, my flat as well, there's no ventilation here. Like, my flat's quite a unique layout. All the windows are like that way, and we don't have too much of them. Like, only one side of the building actually has windows. Plus, I've got the dilemma of hay fever, so I've had to keep all the windows shut so that I can, so that I don't basically die. I was in work today. I went into the office, and it's an office that hasn't got air conditioning, so all the windows are open, and I was just in pieces. And I had to come home and work from home. And I was then fine because we'd had everything shut, no pollen allowed in. Right, guys, we're just loading in. Now, this is going to be interesting because I haven't braced the fix setup yet. Apparently, it's got like 100 litres of fuel, which is just way too much. Yeah, it's just got like way too much fuel in it or something. Let's have a quick look. So it's got 100 litres of fuel. Bearing in mind the 30-minute multi-class race only requires 60, if that. And this is a 20 minutes fixed race. So this is going to be intriguing. I'm going to jump in this. TC is set to 3 as well. So I wonder how that will...
Pit exit is clear. Push now.
So it's not going to be as agile for the corners. I wonder if we can get up to the bus stop before practice session runs out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm going to need a little bit of breakthrough there. That extra weight in this setup. A little bit more front turning. Oh man, I really have been loving the caddy. Like, it's just... Oh, why has that moved over? Apologies guys, hang on. I really have been loving it. Like, it's just so much fun to drive, and there's always races, there's always obviously good participation. I love F1, guys, I do. Is it Interlagos this week? A track that I never really have enjoyed Interlagos, although funny enough, I've actually had some good races there. So I will give it a go this week at some point, but next week we have the Red Bull Ring, which is a favourite of mine. Do love that track, always provides great racing. So... Hello, I've been sim racing, Heartless. Ooh,
Pit exit's clear. We've got 2 laps to get the job done,
I think it's 4 years now, properly 4 years. So I count it as when I bought my VR headset. So, or just before I bought my VR headset, which was, yeah, end of 2019. So at the end of 2019, I went, right, I want to buy a VR. I'm really enjoying this now. Buy myself a wheel stand. And that's kind of how long I've been doing it for. So that would be, yeah, 4 years now, I think. Or just nearly 4 years. But I've always loved my cars. Always loved racing games. I bought a Thrustmaster wheel. I bought a Thrustmaster wheel, TMX, started on Project Cars 2 on Xbox, playing at the end of my bed, sitting at the end of my bed, having it just attached to my desk, playing on like a single monitor, like really small screen. Good old days, eh? VR is the best way to race, David. For immersion, I agree. I do agree. I love my VR. I've still got it. It's down in the bag next to me, and I will do some content on it still in the future. But I got to a point specifically for content creation where it was just becoming a bit of a chore. First world problems, a bit of a chore to film content in VR and do long races in and stuff like that, and I just wanted to feel a bit more comfortable. Wow. Okay, literally have to slow the car down so much. That's an off the track there. Yeah, and I wanted something that's a bit more comfortable, a bit, obviously, a bit more productive as well. Obviously, this ultra-wide makes editing so much easier than it was before on just a small 27-inch monitor. Well, I say small, like just on a 27-inch monitor. So, kind of all those things combined. Wow, you really have to slow this car down to get it turning into the corners on this fix up. I don't know why it's at 100 litres. That's so odd. Like, why is it not at least race distance? Real strange. Found out to hang up your VR when you swap to Neo G9. I'm slow. Best days. Trying to change perspective in races just ruins me. Yeah. I mean, if you're going for the true immersive experience, VR is definitely the way to go. And I'd always recommend it. Ooh, that's tight. But I do think I've adapted to the ultra-wide pretty quickly. The field of view is absolutely fine for me. Of course, if you have a spotter anyway, you should be able to know who's alongside you. And turn. Setup's horrible, man. '69, 49-inch. .49-inch curved ultra wide.
P6.
P6. Oof, a second off of P1. Wow, that's understandable. Oh, okay. It looks like I'm going to be doing this one race and that's it, guys, because the missus is on the way home already. I thought she was going to be out a lot longer. Damn it. We'll have to make this one a good one then. Lock the door. Oh, field of view. No, I haven't got. I've actually got it set to 100. I feel like if I have it too close, I don't know. It's just it varies from car to car, to be honest. But this car, I don't know, because of the A pillar. It's a little bit further back than it normally would be, but you can see from the size of the wheel. I mean, that's almost pretty much matching the size of the wheel in front of me, anyway. So, yeah. Have you thought of moving to direct drift? One day, Joe. One day. I'm moving flat in a couple of months' time, so I've got I've got more things to pay out for. Plus, I just paid out for the ultra wide monitor, which was quite pricey. So yes, definitely an upgrade in the future, and the pedals as well. I'm using Fanatec V3 pedals, but we'll see. This does the job though. I highly recommend it. Well, I say I highly recommend this. I always do, but I think for value now, you can get the CSL DD wheel.
That's the end of the session.
And I've heard that's very good as well. So tell us to get some blinker fluid. I think she's on the underground. It's fine. It's fine. It takes her about 40 minutes to get home anyway, and this is only a 20-minute race. So. Guess we got to get all the view on the stream. Yeah, well, I do sometimes. I do have a over-the-shoulder camera set up sometimes. I haven't got it set up at the moment, but yeah, that's why I've got the aspect ratio as a 1:2 aspect ratio, so that it's like longer. So it's taking up more of the screen rather than in just a 16:9. But yeah, the steering wheel in front is about probably a little bit larger, just a little bit larger than what my actual steering wheel is here in front of me. Every car kind of feels different. You have to. I feel like you have to adjust the field of view in each car. It's not like a one size fits all. But Right, let's see how this gets on, because I've done 2 Falken races today. I qualified on pole in the last race and binned it in the bus stop on the 2nd lap. I binned it coming out of the horseshoe at the bottom of the boot by touching the grass earlier as well, while starting from the back of the grid. I've got good pace around here in the open setup. Not necessarily. This is my first ever time racing in the fixed, and as we saw, I'm just hoping for a decent finish because it reacts very, very differently. Cheers, Bob. Thank you, buddy. As always, you can watch these streams back, so
6th place.
It's kind of treated as a video in itself. So, but right, what does annoy me is that I have to do a whole lap in
Follow
this
car number 06 in the right lane.
in this car. Formation lap's a bit of a drag, isn't it? But yeah, guys, remember to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new to the channel and you're a recent subscriber, the LMP3 series and car has brought in a bunch of new subscribers, so welcome everyone. I don't get to do these streams a lot, but when I do, they are always a lot longer. Not doing too much this weekend, so I'm hoping maybe I'll fit a couple of streams in this weekend, or at least the one. So goal here is really a top 5. I just want to get some decent iRating. I've had 2 races on the spin where I've lost a lot by not finishing, so I think we raced, and there's a few familiar names here. Mark, I know Mark. Niels, we've raced previously as well. I think I recognise Si Cheng's name. I think I maybe saw him at Alton Park. And Sander as well. Hey, how's it going, Ken? Good to see you, buddy. You're about to go live after this race, aren't you? 8 o'clock? I was meant to be on longer, but the missus is prematurely on the way home from drinks. So, it's going to be one and done for me, unfortunately. So, we'll try and make it a good one. Yeah, you're loving this car and series as much as I am, aren't you? Do you know what, guys? I really wasn't overly excited about this car coming to the platform. When they announced it, I thought, really? Like, is that really what we need? An LMP3 car? We need more LMDHs and stuff, but my God, have I been proven wrong. You won't be in my spits. You will be soon, buddy. Keep at it. You definitely got the potential. You're definitely like a 2.5k rating driver. It's just, it is tough. Because of the other drivers around you, it's tough to get out of those lower splits. Right, here we go.
Be ready. Go, go, go. That's 20 minutes to go. Car right. Clear right. On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Well, that's a bit of a clusterfuck, wasn't it?
Great start, man. Great start. Big test, man.
Yeah, what was that start, man?
The start was horrible, man. I don't know why they did this.
part. Really needs a trail brake. A bit more brake applied to get the front end turning in.
Car right.
Ah!
Side's clear. Car right. Clear right. Car right. He's still there. Still there. Clear right.
Thankfully avoided damage, but that was close, wasn't it, guys? Just a miss his sound. Get in at 20 past. That's fine. Oh, God.
Left side. Clear left.
Compromised my line there again. Wow, that didn't want to turn. Oh no, yeah. Well, it's got 100 litres of fuel in it. It's unbelievable. There's no need for that amount of fuel. Like, they can make a fixed setup that's unique in fill without loading it with ridiculous amounts of fuel. I mean, it's 60 litres that's required for the open race, which is 30 minutes, 10 minutes longer. And they've decided to load this up with a full tank. Alright, hopefully we get into a bit of rhythm though once the tyres warm up. Get a bit of a feel in it.
141.1. This is excellent, mate. Keep it up. P5. That lap was a 141.8. Limits.
I tried one thing different, guys. I tried one thing different. That's 3 out of 3 races I've ended up in the barrier. For fuck's sake.
The gap in front is now 1.8 seconds.
I thought, let's carry 5th gear through there and then shift into 4th. And it did it, and it just, like, so much understeer, mid-corner. How much damage have we got from that? Probably a lot, because the rear is so sensitive.
Left, that's 15 minutes.
The problem is in this car is that it's so susceptible to damage. Like, every bit of damage that you receive on this car gives you so much like performance drop, which is I don't know, I feel like it should be a touch more robust. Hey George.
P14.
We'll stay in it, we'll stay in it. But you'll see, look at the relative. Keep an eye on the relative. He's 0.7 behind. I mean, I'm not even getting to the top of the rev limiter in 5th gear.
guy behind's catching. The gap's now right side. Right side's clear. Come on, mate, defend your position.
Absolute sitting duck. Yeah, I will finish a race where I get it right. It's just every little bit. I hit the wall earlier and I touched it and I had a bit of front right damage, so not even to the rear. And it resulted in the same effect, like top speed damage. I feel like every bit of damage on this car just results in you losing top speed.
Hold your nerve, just keep
And
it
unfortunately,
smooth, no mistakes.
I mean, if it was like aero damage, then fair enough. Like through the corners, which in some instances, that is what the damage model does on other cars. Like it won't affect the top speed, it will just affect the aero for the corners.
Car right.
On a track like this,
You're still there. Clear right. P16.
like he's going to pull away. I'm a Matthew Senior. It's down the track. Like, he's going to pull away from me, and I'm in the draft. Look at that. Got murdered twice by GT4s moving offline. Yeah, I'm going to do a video on that soon as well, probably over the weekend. Kind of multi-class racing and etiquette and stuff. Oh, this guy's got no rear wing whatsoever. Oh, and someone else has lost it. Freebies! And another one.
Left side, clear left.
He's got Boyd steering, I think.
Car right. Still there. Still there. Right side's clear.
Is that 3 freebies? I'll take that. See, guys, always stay in the race. Don't think that's going to give us positive iRating, but where do we go up to? 13th, I think. 12th.
13th place.
Only losing 34
The
iRating.
gap in front has increased to 2.0 seconds.
Man, it is absolutely killer, isn't it? Someone else has got to die, surely.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. That's half distance.
I won't do
Fuel
one
levels
for
are
the
fine.
IMSA event now because it's 6 hours. It's a bit too long. I might start doing IndyCar because Multiviewer does support IndyCar. But yeah, at the moment it's just F1. I know, so how? Well good, isn't it? Oh, be nice to actually stay out of the barrier for one race. No one to blame but myself. Like, when you think
The
about
gap
it,
in
this
front has
damage,
increased. It's now about 1.2 seconds.
I can probably lap 41 seconds in the 40s. This damage is costing me 4 seconds a lap. That's a lot. Like, it just shows how much top speed affects your pace around here. It's not a track that you can get away with having top speed damage. Hey. Yeah, I'm intrigued to see what damage we've actually got, David. I was really expecting to get the meatball, in all honesty, and lose the rear wing. I mean, we've probably got that typical bent rear diffuser. But it's just super fragile in this car. I'm really surprised they haven't addressed that in an update yet. As I said, it seems to be that like every single knock on this car in this damage model just severely punishes you in top speed. And so much so that even at Alton Park, you were considerably slower. And I feel like that shouldn't be the case. So, I mean, ultimately, stay out of the fucking barrier, Scott. Hey, you wouldn't have this problem. But yeah, I mean, even if you get slightly tagged or you have a bit of contact, it can result in some unfair damage.
The gap ahead is
Performance
now
hits, in my opinion.
6.7 seconds.
Front end should be a mess. My front end, was it? I thought it was the rear though, wasn't it? That we took a Baron, not the front end. Come on, so there's a couple other guys. We've got to lose it, surely. Give us an opportunity. Both. Yeah, maybe.
P12.
I mean, no one's really fighting. If I'm looking at the track map, P1 and P2 are quite close.
Sorry, you see that, Mitchell?
Maybe the midfield.
Come on, stay focused. Apexes and
I
exits.
might
Apexes and exits.
maybe put something in the
That's 5 minutes
forums.
to go, 5 minutes.
And suggest to iRacing that can
The
at
gap in front
least
is now 7.8 seconds.
make the fuel race length specific, because 100 litres of fuel is just, for a 20-minute race, is ridiculous. Like, it should be fixed to what the race distance is with a little buffer, not bloody free race distances.
P11.
Into the 43s. P9 and P8 are quite
Push now.
close.
The guy behind is catching.
Yeah, well, it's summer, isn't it? They run them as per the time of the year, so at least the seasons are, at least like if each season you're running the same track, it's different, like performance on it, different conditions. So everything now is going to be, well, June, whatever that time of the year is, and temps are going to be relative to that location. So Watkins Glen is Florida, I think. It's definitely East Coast, so it's going to be hot. So 47 degrees is yeah, hot. Turn. I mean, I'm not even going fast enough, guys, to get enough heat in the brakes. They're squealing. Oh. P1 and P2 having a good fight. .52 at Nords. Wow.
The gap in front is increasing. It's
Well, I know Germany's
10
going for a heat
seconds.
wave at the moment, but 52 degrees.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Yeah, Jerez is a good track. Oh, we're P11 by the way, guys. So someone has dropped out. I don't know who. Losing only 12 iRacing as it stands. So another 2 positions, I think. We actually gained some iRating. Where is IMSA at this week? Oh, okay. It's one of the tracks I haven't got actually.
Last lap. Your lap time was at 1:43.4.
It looks like we're only going to lose 12 iRating. In the grand scheme of things, it's not bad. But it has been a night of 3 races and 3 non-finishes. All of my own doing. So... Oh, looks like P9 had a bit of an issue. Yeah, 12 loss isn't so bad. I'll see if I can get on afterwards, guys. I'll end this stream and then see if I can be back on later. Probably won't be back in time to jump on and do the half-8 race, but it'd be nice to redeem myself.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
And across the line.
P11. There we go. It's over. Bring it back round.
Right, I've got to leave in a second, but let's have a look, guys, at that incident that we had. List that one up. So, yeah, it's bent at the back, which is why we got the, you can see there, completely on the wonk. About the front. Oh yeah, also on the front as well. David was right. Ding ding ding. Yeah, I tried to take fifth gear through here like you do in the open setup and not apply any brake, and I just fucked it up really. I just carried too much. Still too early in the race to do that. Lap 3. Oh yeah, I do you know what, in all honesty, I don't think I took that curb enough. I was too central, so the car bobbled up too much, which unsettled me. That's not bad. But I've applied brake. I've just carried, yeah, so I've unsettled myself, which has kind of put me off, and then I've carried too much speed. And then, yeah, obviously that mid-corner understeer. Onto the grass, bosh. Then it hits the curb as it rejoins. Just playing at full speed. Should have applied some mid-corner braking just to control the front end. It was too early to do that sort of entry. Damn. Right, well, let's have a quick look at what we are now. Last few races have not been good. And then I've got to shoot. -12, -0.05. And my next race where I have like incidents, I'm going to lose quite a bit of safety rating. Top split 39.7. Just shows like how that fixed setup is just all over the place, because people look at the best lap times. They're all up and down. Some of them are only like high 40s, 41.7, low 40s. Obviously he's got 39.7, 39.8. These guys are quick. But it just shows like it's a setup that's just a bit all over the gaff. Interesting. Right, guys. Yeah, apologies. One and done. Not what I wanted. I'm hoping to be back. I'm hoping to be back on, but it will be as a separate stream if it is. Most likely not going to be able to make the half-8 one, so it's most likely going to be the half-9 fixed again, and then hopefully I can do the half-10 open. We'll see, obviously, what the boss says, eh? But yeah, have a good night, guys, and hopefully be back on. If not, I should hopefully be streaming over this weekend, whether it be tomorrow, Saturday or Sunday. So yeah, see you then. Bye.